Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Fat treasure, growing bright.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Kamen Spike back again once again, and Merry Christmas to all my lovely subscribers out there and anyone watching this video. I hope everyone has a very lovely Christmas, whether you're with your family or alone. Always try and make the day the best you can make it. And today, people, today we are here for Kamen Rider Zeztz episode 14, and in this episode, wow, oh my god, I am so sorry, episode 15. I'm sorry, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But episode 15, I love this episode because we finally got rid of Nox's nightmare, and since we got rid of Nox's nightmare, he was able to wake up. And since he woke up, we actually see his side, or his version of Code, seeing that he is actually, I guess, working for this woman named the Lady, and the Lady seems like she has some hatred for Code as well. So what has Zero done to these people? What has Zero done to these people to the point where they just absolutely hate the organization? They say that multiple times in this episode. I hate the organization, and I just sincerely want to know, what did Zero do to these people? And I thoroughly cannot wait to see what Zero actually looks like behind the big metal robot head. But we see that he has a fight. We see that Nox is struggling with his nightmare. His nightmare itself is basically keeping him asleep, and that's one of the nightmares. That's basically the nightmare he has been trying to destroy in the past few episodes. And this nightmare is keeping him asleep for some weird reason, and basically that reason is that Nox is afraid of the dark. He is afraid of the dark. He's afraid of what the dark is holding. He is afraid of darkness, and it really basically shows that Nox, who Nox was technically before he, became the Nox that we have now. And he is basically like a previous agent. He was agent number 4 of Code, and Zero does tell Baku about it a little bit, but he doesn't tell him that much. It seems like next episode Zero is basically going to tell him the secrets of Code after Baku wins this fight, or wins this bet technically. But Nox's nightmare was pretty cool. He got his butt, he got mollywopped majority of the fight, and we see Baku end up using the booster, basically the booster capsule, which basically boosts whatever form he's in. So maybe booster will be used for other forms, because we see him use it for plasma, because we see that plasma has like a weird defect where if he's fighting in it for a while, it starts to hurt him. So maybe the booster capsule is basically made to boost the power of whatever form he is using. And maybe, I don't know for sure, maybe it's exclusive to maybe it's like solely exclusive to plasma. We don't know yet, but plasma still favorite form, and boosted plasma, which is what I'm calling it, boosted plasma has to be the best design suit in the show so far. I think it looks better than Nox Knight and stuff like that. Either way, we're basically saying goodbye to Nox Knight in this episode. And next episode, we will be getting Nox's full Kamen Rider form, and this form looks pretty good, and I can't wait to see it in action. It's got my favorite color combination, so I definitely know that I'm gonna love this suit and loving what it can do. It seems also that he has a different type of driver when it comes down to using his Kamen Rider form, and I'm just really excited to see where that goes. But the Lady, I thoroughly wonder who the Lady necessarily is, because she seems to hate Code as well. And is she going to be one of our new writers that are coming up to play right now, because right now we have 3 other writers that are getting ready to come into Zeztz, and we don't know who we know who number 3 is, but we don't like number 5 though. Maybe she was agent number 5. I don't know. Maybe she was agent number 5, because we don't know or as far as I don't know the actors who are going to be 2 of the other 2 writers that we have coming up now. But this episode was really, really good. Seeing Baku fight this nightmare and completely be decimating this monster throughout half the freaking fight until Plasma was like, ugh, and he ends up using the booster capsule to boost Plasma and creating basically a brand new form, and he ends up defeating the nightmare with this form. So but yeah, I'm still wondering why is Nox's own nightmare really, really doing this to him? Is the nightmare only around when like Nox is alone? Because Nox has been around other nightmares, right? Doing their little shenanigans, but this particular nightmare was special to him. It was for him, special to him. So I'm wondering, are we going to see other people who have maybe Baku has a nightmare that's exclusive to him, and then maybe something that he's going to have to face, or he's going to have to basically deal with later on down the line. But this episode, man, we got to see Nox, like a flashback of Nox while he was in code, and he asked for backup. And we also see how his driver essentially got destroyed. Like, we see how his driver was busted, but he was code number 4. He asked Zito for some backup, and he says no backup, finish it by yourself. And then Nox is like, oh my god, really? But yeah, they're able to save Nox. They're able to save Odaka. He's able to wake up, and then our 2 police officers end up going to his cabin that he was in, trying to talk to him, but it kind of failed at it, because he just put a pew pew to their face and told them to get back. And then he ends up going to this other lair, maybe somewhere in the dream world, where you saw these big old field of flowers and some benches and stuff like that, with some of the purple butterflies flying around it. And we see that the lady most likely is the woman that Nox is going to be working for, or basically in an alliance with. And since he's in this somewhat of an alliance with her, I guess they're trying to come together and take down Code, which maybe the other 3 writers will also be a part of this organization as well. Getting orders and stuff out from the lady. But yeah, man, this episode was pretty good. Seeing Fuji try to talk to Odaka, but Odaka just basically completely ignores him and leaves and stuff like that. I still want it seems like Nox didn't know who he was, but Nox knew who he was. He did. He knew who that was. He just didn't want to tell him anything. He didn't want to tell him anything. And also, Baku is very suspicious too of Zito, trying to get answers out of Zero, while also remembering the words that Nox told him, which was protect yourself. So yeah, I am wondering what is up with that, because what does Zito do to make so many people hate him? Yeah, man, but this episode was really good. His sister officially seen his agent stuff and stuff like that. She had to see him henching, but for a while she's known about the closet, and we see it. We know that she's been talking to Zito and stuff like that. And Baku talking to Zito basically asks him what's the point of Code and stuff like that. And he basically, our homeboy, actually, he Zito tells him, world peace and all that stuff. Every single agent has their own type of thing that they're wishing for, or a thing about their personality that they are. So we're probably gonna end up seeing some crazy characters later on down the line. But this episode was great. I do love the boosted plasma form. It was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing form. I love the fight between Baku and Nox's Nightmare, which was actually really cool because that Nightmare was getting his butt kicked like 80% of the friggin' fight. But yeah, man, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about this episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz. What you think about the new suit? Do you think the booster capsule will be able to be used with other forms and, you know, things like that, and actually boosting them? We see that Baku ended up getting a lot of capsules in this episode, at least 12. So it seems like bro has gotten his base form back, plasma, the the capsule booster, and a bunch of other capsules. It seems like he has like 12 of them. So the boy is back. The boy is back. He basically has all his forms and everything now, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him utilize all that, especially the booster capsule. I really want to know if you can use that with any form other than plasma. But with that being said, here guys, you guys let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about this episode of Kamen Rider Zeztz. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. As remember, as I always say, stay henshin. And again, Merry Christmas.